a wake up call.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, I know, we laugh and joke and everything like that, but also like, musicians, I mean, I'm taking this into consideration for myself. Like, health is important.
Yeah.
And also knowing when to say no is important.
Absolutely.
Because whenever there's a demand for what you do, whether it's a low demand or a high demand, like you have to take into consideration everything that goes into it. So like, let's just say I got to fly out to New York. If I got to fly out to New York and it's a 6 a.m. flight, I got to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I got to be at the airport by 4. I got to be on this plane by this time. I got to fly there. Like that could take a toll on your body too. Once I get there, I got to get my stuff. I got to wait on the Uber or the shuttle. I got to get to the hotel. I may be able to relax before we got sound check. I got sound check. I got time in between sound check and the gig. I got to play the gig. I got to wait until the shuttle is done. I got to get back on the shuttle. I got to get back to the hotel. I got to pack before I sleep because I got another 4 a.m. lobby call to fly to another city.
This is all within 24 hours.
And this is all within 24
Yeah.
hours. So the thing is like you have to take into consideration of your health, what you're eating, based off of what your time schedule is going to be. Because like bro, I'm guilty of it.
Ain't no healthy stuff in the area.
I'm guilty of it, bro.
McDonald's.
I'm guilty of it. And the thing is like, bro, you can't rely on you can't rely on McDonald's and Burger King for that strenuous of a schedule, especially if you don't have time to work out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every now and again it's cool. But for that type of situation, you have to be very mindful because it also plays a part as far as the venue is concerned. Because I had one show matter of fact, it was my first show with Dave Hollister. We was in Detroit and playing at the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater.
Okay.
And that's overlooking the Detroit River and everything, and Canada's right there. But it was Dave, Chrisette Michelle, Kiki Wyatt, and Music Soul Child. Now, it was a mess, like from start to finish.
Okay.
But like the thing is that we were outside the entire time. Like, yeah, we had a little green room, but we was outside the whole time. So you got heat, you got heat to worry about as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As well as, just dehydration of all this constant moving around and everything. So you take it how you want. You can't be in the club drinking liquor every night and not expect for something to happen.
Right.
No.
You
for
can't
sure.
be
sure.
at these venues eating whatever you feel like eating and expect nothing to happen.
For sure.
And even if you do take care of yourself, you have to make sure that if this is going to cause too much stress on my body, either you got to up the price so that way I can have time to relax and rest, or I got to say no. But that only applies to, like you said, the top level musicians who can afford to say no, who can be like, nah, $2,200 ain't enough. I need $4,000.
Yeah.
And if they can't do that, then I can't do it.
Yeah.
Josh, I got a question for you.
What's
on
up?
that same wavelength, right? So you talk about the physical. Do you